It is what it is, man. Speaking of death on the field,
Dead on arrival, boy. Cooked.
Let me tell you something. All right, Falcons beat the Eagles. Cool. Listen, the Saints beat the Cowboys 44-19, and it was from the opening whistle to when they decided not to play nobody else. It wasn't close. Shaheed, number 22,
Shaheed.
Olave and Kamara. And throw a little Taysom Hill in there every now and then. Them three.
Playing every position.
Fullback, quarterback, gunner. They just love him.
Oh, yeah. He's out there on special teams. And
I
guess you got their money somehow.
I said in the preview, the Saints are old. They don't like their coach. Nobody wants to be there. I did not know about Kubiak coming over.
Kubiak,
who is
the son of Gary Kubiak, former NFL quarterback and head coach.
Gary Kubiak, even past that point, is the co-originator or perfectionist of what we call the zone blocking scheme.
Yep.
He is the one that was the offensive coordinator when Orlandis Gary was the rushing champion. Orlandis Gary was the second string back at UGA.
Yeah.
Gary Kubiak.
After Terrell Davis and Garrison Hurst. They were just sticking people in at running back at that point. Anybody.
Gary Kubiak is so good of a coach. If there's any other coach that you want to learn from, there's only other person that you can learn from when it comes to zone blocking is Shanahan himself. And the only person that learned from Shanahan himself that got it innately is Kyle. But the right-hand man is the Kubiaks. All of Kubiak got about 3 or 4 sons. And Derek Carr, for some reason, has embraced this. This is almost, I think we underestimated the amount of fuck it that Derek Carr has. He's at the point now where nobody likes him. Nobody cares. Everybody thinks he's terrible. So he was just out there he's throwing in triple coverage. Like, it didn't matter what they were doing. He did it in the first game. I went back and looked at the Panthers game. The Panthers are bad. But he's out there playing like he don't care no more. And that team is playing so well. And Kamara is just like, I sold my house.
Reinvigorated. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think that it seems like everybody is at the point where, hey, fellas, this is for the majority of us, this is going to be our last good chance at it here. And we might as well play the way that we want to play. And if we lose, so be it. And, I mean, I think the Raiders probably wish they had Derek Carr back. I didn't expect – I told y'all, I thought his best days were behind him.
You took my joke. I was going to wait till we got back to the Raiders, even though they got Minshew and they won. Shout out to the Ravens. Josh, you always say you don't talk about the Ravens. But the Saints, this offense, it is not even the fact that they put up this amount of points because we don't really count the Carolina game. Carolina's awful. But they've had 14 drives. Well, now, 15. They have 15 straight drives of points. 15. Alvin Kamara had 180 total yards, 4 touchdowns. He had 130 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. He probably could have gotten 5 or 6, but everybody was open. Olave was open. Shaheed was open. Taysom Hill. They are so potent right now. I do think Atlanta's defense has something for them. I think Atlanta's defense has something. I think our defense is good enough to limit them. I don't know if we have enough points. I don't know if we have enough offense to score with them right now. We have nothing for them right now.
Offensively, I don't see it. I would like to see it. I would love to see it. But, I mean, we just squeaked out them little bitty points we got versus a team that scored. We're not scoring 15 times in a row. Period.
No, we're not, bro. And the Saints and that defense looks good.
We missing the Cowboys. Cowboys, what the hell are y'all doing?
What you thought we was doing? Hold on, we can go back to him. We'll go back to him. Well, we ain't gonna show y'all because y'all didn't score 19 points. We gonna listen. That Brandon Cooks first game against the Browns, that was cool. Y'all forgot that y'all had a young offensive line. That was cool. Defensively, what the fuck happened? Trayvon Diggs,
Nothing.
Chris Olave was just, he was doing somersaults across the middle of the field.
Y'all know it's almost Halloween because they turned into pumpkins. Pumpkins for everybody. On the hayride. Y'all sorry, but we ain't talking about y'all no more. Dak got that money.
$376 million for Dak and CD, only to get beat 44-19. At least it wasn't the Browns.
Somewhere punching the air.
Jerry was drinking that same water bottle for 2 hours, pissed off.
Yep.
Mike McCarthy looked like a deer in headlights. Mike Zimmer. I mean, this was a thorough ass whooping. And we play the Saints in 2 weeks. It'll be an interesting game.